Welcome to my collection. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff here. Let's just go ahead and kind of take it shelf by shelf. Starting off with my Switch shelf. I know it says it's going to be alphabetic order. Yes and no. This is Blasphemous 2. There's not really much room to have on the shelf here, so it's kind of has to be right here. Then we have a sealed N64 controller for the Nintendo Switch. And we'll start kind of just pulling some titles and showing them off. So Super Mario 64. This is going to be a custom case by Enigma Customs. These are very cool. Like, honestly, I love these things. Just like the ins and outs of this. Very awesome to get and see. Here's Super Mario Sunshine. But again, it's like the attention to detail on these, showing off the insides here. Just at the back of the case, it's so awesome to be able to go and actually have these. And here's Super Mario Galaxy. Same exact thing as well. Inside of the case is very cool. Like the attention to detail for these custom cases is just insane. So honestly, I love these things so much. And then here we are with a little quick lens change when using the 35mm. Here's Mario & Luigi Brothership pin set. Here's Switch Sports, new and sealed as well. And a lot, if not all of my collection is going to be new and sealed. I would say like 99.9% is going to be new and sealed. That's just how I want to get and just collect things there. But let's start showing these off. So here's Mario & Luigi Brothership. I love the Mario & Luigi series. It is one of my favorite series ever. Like I said, I do have two copies. One was to go ahead and play, one was to go ahead and display, but unfortunately I just didn't do that. Here's Mario Kart Deluxe 8, or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe rather. I like game digitally, very fun. Mario Golf Super Rush. Here's Mario Party Superstars. This is my favorite Mario Party so far in the Switch. I haven't played Jamboree yet, but this one has some classic maps, so I love it. Here's Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Here's Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, which, again, a classic game, because this is when Mario was first introduced back in the NES, way back in the day in that Donkey Kong game. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, or New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I think it's like a port from the Wii U. Fun game. Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, of course, for the GameCube. And here we go. Here is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Finally got my hands on this. This is new and sealed. So like, I love this thing. And then here's Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This game is very fun. Like honestly, these Super Mario World games are just insanely fun. Like your classic 8 worlds, trying to go get like all of those golden coins. And then here's Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Again, a very fun game. And Super Mario Maker 2. Again, another game I have digitally. Very fun. Like just the uniqueness of these levels that some people have creating them is just very awesome. Very fun to get and play in those. And Super Mario Odyssey. This is, again, new and sealed, but we have the second print here. I was unable to get my hands on a first print, which I think had like a bug or something. There was like maybe some glitch. There was some kind of reason why I had to go reprint it. But again, that's the second one. I got Super Mario Odyssey, the Traveler's Guide, or the bonus Traveler's Guide. I got this off Whatnot. This is back before I started selling on Whatnot. So this is like maybe last year, maybe like July or something. I kind of forget. But it's still very cool. Like I call this one first print because it has, you know, the zeros, but it's the not for resale version. So the back's gonna be different, you know, compared to like the second print. So I don't really know if it's like actually a different back or if it's just like the not for resale version just because. But again, still very cool either way. Having this and having like the Traveler's Guide as well, because this, like, look at this thing. This is so clean. Again, like, especially for a Whatnot purchase, you never know where to be able to go find on Whatnot. So this is very cool to go and have that here as part of the collection. Up next is Super Mario Party. Then we also have the collectible coin set for the Mario 3D All-Stars as well. I know it's supposed to be like displayed with like, the cardboard, but honestly, just having it in the blister pack, I feel like just displays a little bit better. And back to Super Mario Party, though, we do have the Joy-Con version. I really wanted these just for the Joy-Con, so I got a second. Well, actually, this technically is the second one. The first one I wound up selling on Encore. It didn't really sell for that much. It goes for like $80, only sold for like 42, 45, so kind of an L, but it's all good. But these Joy-Cons are really cool because like they're like the custom ones that come with this, like the darker red, the darker blue. Still very cool overall, especially just for the collection. And then Super Mario Party Jamboree. I got 2 of these again, one to play, one to go and display. Haven't actually played it yet. Sold out on Encore again, did not do that well. Super Mario RPG. A very fun game for the OG. I have not played it on Switch yet, but again, a lot of these are just really just for the collection. If I ever, you know, want to go and sell these games, maybe they don't perform as well later like N64 games did, I can always go ahead and just open these up and play them. And that's kind of like the whole point is keeping games I want to go ahead and play. And I do realize we're going to go through all of this. This is Ace Attorney, the collection. It's going to be a lot of games I have to go through. So I'm just kind of speed run through these a little bit. Animal Crossing, Atari 50 Steelbook, Balan Wonderland, Big Brain Academy, Celeste Fangamer Edition. Here's a controller I have as well. We also have Celeste. I actually take a breath and talk about this. I got this from Chase After the Right Price and Whatnot. Really good deal. He called it a steal of a deal. And I was like, don't worry, I promise I'm going to resell it. It's going to be for my collection. But this person like just opened up the cellophane with like a little slit across the top. Just going to get this. But like, this box is so cool, man. Like this is why I love collector's edition stuff. Such a cool box. Always love seeing this on the shelf. And is overall a very fun game. albeit extremely challenging. And up next we have Contra Operation Gulag, or Galuga. Imagine if I could actually read. Chrono Cross, if it'll focus, the Radical Dreamers Edition. Cult of the Lamb. And then again, we have Cult of the Lamb. I think this is the unnumbered version. We have Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the collection for the Switch. And then we have Hollow Knight. I'm really looking forward to Silksong. It keeps getting pushed back. And let's see here. Then we have House Flipper, which is a very fun game. Played the crap out of this on Steam. We have Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. I have the stories so far for the PS4, also new and sealed. Kingdom Hearts is very fun. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. The Master Code Rain Edition. Finally got my hands on Metroid Dread. It took me forever, but that's a new and sealed copy. That was like a very difficult copy to go and get. Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm very excited for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I'm really looking forward to that game. First person Metroid horror is going to be back. Miitopia, Monopoly, My Sims, The Cozy Bundle, New Tales from Borderlands, Pac-Man Museum, which is actually on the PS1 as a greatest hits collection. Persona 5 Tactica, Peppa Pig, Pikmin 1+2, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, and naturally, wait for it, and there it is, Pikmin 4. Yes, I have all 4 of those games. Plants vs. Zombies, the complete edition, the Battle for Neighborville, Resident Evil Triple Pack, and some of these games I won off Whatnot for like giveaways or something. But what's interesting about this one is the spine color is going to be different compared to like a regular Switch game. It's like a darker red. I don't know if it's just Nintendo kind of let that slide or why they did it, but they did it. We have Rugrats, Adventures in Gameland. We have Sea of Stars, Slay the Spire, amazing game. We have Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz HD, and Sonic Forces. I got this because I saw in price charting there was a GameCube game for $8,000. So like my delusion is, maybe at some point the Switch game will hit the same amount of value, and it'll be pretty sweet. But anyway, back to the collection. Sonic X Shadow Generations, I have 2 of these. SpongeBob SquarePants, the Patrick Star game. This is the Steelbook edition. It's also Best Buy exclusive, so I have 2. We have Stardew Valley, the Star Wars Heritage Pack, 7 classic games. That was actually really good pickup from Encore. Stray, which includes 6 full art cards. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Rumble, The Karate Kid, Street Rumble, Oregon Trail, The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, Tunic, WarioWare Move It, and WarioWare Get It Together. Honestly, WarioWare games are kind of slept on, like WarioWare Gold for the 3DS, WarioWare Touch, WarioWare Rumble, just like all like those games are just so fun. And I actually have to go and show this off, Metroid Dread the Collector's Edition. Like I said, freaking huge, man. Compared to like Celeste, it's just, but it's so cool. It's so cool. Like the Steelbook, dude, it's so cool. Like the Collector's Editions for Switch, they really stepped up. But again, just like the actual size of that thing compared to like all the other Switch games, compared to Celeste Collector's Edition, which is probably like, maybe like 10 Switch games, like stacked side by side. But again, you have that. You have Blasphemous 2, which is huge. Just a lot of big collector's editions. But then up here we have my Switch travel case, the Luigi one I got from Etsy. And of course we have my books in the very top shelf, The Hunters and Adventures, The Adventure Begins, and The Hunters and Adventures 2, and Approaching Shadow. Both available on Amazon. Check them out. Alright, now that the shameless plug is over, look at this. We have Pokemon Puzzle League from the Nintendo 64. This thing is so clean, dude. It's like just one of those amazing collection pieces. Honestly, love this game. Played it on very, very hard or super hard, whatever mode was like the secret super mode. And then we have Super Smash Bros. Again, very clean. Just ignore that little sticker part up top. That's just part of the protective case. But dude, this game, I think was my first N64 game. Maybe that or Ocarina of Time, but this is why I'm such a Kirby main. As you can see by my Kirby shelf over there, which I haven't shown off yet. And next we have Mischief Makers. If you have not played this game, you are sleeping on this. It's, oh my god, this game's so fun. I love this game so much. Like the best OST probably ever. Especially for N64, my favorite. Of course, followed by that is going to be Banjo-Tooie's OST, also a very fun game, an amazing sequel done correctly, and has the original cellophane, like it looks like it's new and sealed. And we got some custom cases as well for Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Fire Red, and Metroid Fusion. Then also we have Metroid Fusion new and sealed. You do not see this thing ever. This is an insane pickup. Then over here we have Mario & Luigi Dream Team Bros. We have the 3DS XL. Finally got my hands on this. Again, really good deal. I've always wanted to go ahead and collect these. And here we have the N64 Encyclopedia and the NES Encyclopedia. Down here's my reseller shelf. This is everything I have currently listed on Encore. That's on auction and has bids on it. Some sealed PS4 games I'm just kind of holding on to, just kind of seeing where they go. And here we have Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. one of the games from my favorite series. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, and this isn't OEM, it's not authentic, which it doesn't bother me for stuff for my purposes, because I'm just going to be collecting this, but I kind of wish that they just said that, instead of trying to go pass it off as authentic. And then here we have Mario & Luigi Dream Team. I couldn't go find this game loose, so I wound up getting the whole thing CIB. But I did get custom cases made, just like I have for the Mario ones over here. And so I'll be having custom cases come to me, and I'm very excited for that. And down here we just have the plushies. We have the authentic caps from the Nintendo shop. Mario, Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. Up next we have probably my favorite shelf. The Zelda shelf, or the Zelf as I call it. We have the spiritual stones that are perler beads, got these from Etsy. We have the amiibos, Young Link, I don't like pulling the Master Sword, I don't like playing the Ocarina. We have this amazing thing from an Etsy shop, the Master Sword, building like some resin glass thing. We got some of the Joy-Cons. We have the Golden Wii remote, and there's actually a stand for that on Etsy. I might want up getting that. And here, oh my goodness, dude, here is, I still can't believe I have this thing. I got this from Encore, same deal. You don't see this. You never see this thing. Beautiful condition, CIB. It is just, it's so good. It is, I can't even words when I try to go talk about this thing. I love that so much. I'm so bummed I missed out on it the very first time when it came out, but I have it now. Huge Ocarina of Time fan, as you can see. Got the spiritual stones, the patches there. Have the OG Nintendo Power, the Twilight Princess one, from when I was a subscriber, when it was still in existence. And then back here we have the Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition. We have the Swarm Protector Switch controller. We have the Gold High Roll Edition Nintendo Switch Lite. We have the High Roll Edition 3DS XL, another insane pickup. Beautiful CIB. We have the Ocarina of Time 3D Nintendo Power, the subscriber edition. We have the hard shell for the 3DS, which I no longer have my 3DS. I got this from Etsy, the first 3 temples here. I just thought this is really cool, so don't link. There's Sheik chilling right there, the amiibo. And then, of course, we have our sealed Switch games. We have 2 copies of Tears of the Kingdom, 1 copy Breath of the Wild, and 2 copies of Echoes of Wisdom. Then we have Breath of the Wild, the first print for the Wii U. Then we have the Wind Waker HD for the Wii U, new and sealed. And I actually am going to be getting the whole Wii U CIB, like the collector's edition, and it's going to be the Wind Waker one. We also have these cases here: Four Swords Adventure, Ocarina of Time, Collector's Edition, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. And I got these off Etsy. They are just replacement cases, but like, just for display, oh my goodness, they definitely do the trick. Speaking of Etsy, I did make these back here. All the Warp songs. Bowler of Fire, Midnight Forest, Serenade of Water, Prelude of Light, all of those. Because I never saw those on Etsy. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and make them myself. I got these here, the perler beads, Link shooting the fairy bow, Highland shield. Just like, I almost want to go get into perler beads. It's just, you know, too many hobbies. Too many hobbies we got going on. Of course, we have the Tears of the Kingdom, OLED Switch. We have Midna on Wolf Link. And then, of course, we have Hyrule Historia, Art and Artifacts, and the Encyclopedia. And here's the Pokemon shelf. The first thing you might notice, of course, is to be the Perfect 10 A++ out of focus Pokemon X that we have here. I got this also from Whatnot. This is just, it's very beautiful for the collection. Up next, we have Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, Green, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. These are all for the Nintendo 64. Not authentic, obviously, but still just very cool to get and have. I got these from Walmart, of all places. And they came new and sealed. I didn't know they were going to come new and sealed. I didn't really even know what to expect. I was just thinking maybe like CIB. I did open up Blue, just kind of go ahead and see, you know, what was actually in there. There is no manual, but it's still presented very well. All the games work. And honestly, it's really cool to have in the Pokemon shelf. Just part of the collection. It's like full on like actual like cover art too. Like there's the back here. Here's the front. Super clean overall. Especially for just, you know, I guess like a fan-made game. So let's go ahead and take it on out, see what it looks like. I already took it out of the protective case, but you can see here, just like, again, look at how clean this looks. I did just one tiny little slit just for the cellophane, and here we go. Look at this thing. Like I said, it's presented very well. It comes in like little plastic baggy thing. It's like, I mean, honestly, aside from like not having the stamp, which is the easiest way to get and tell that it's not a legit Nintendo game, also the fact that, you know, it's not really made for the N64 anyway, it looks really clean. Even like the T looks pretty good for the Nintendo logo. You can definitely tell it with like the O, it's not as ovular, but still it's very clean. It plays, it works, and it saves too. Really cool to go have all these And I'm glad I picked them up. Kind of just quickly show these off here, but I'm just go ahead and show off green, and then blue, which we already took a look at. Then we have red, yellow, gold, silver, and crystal. Like I said, these all look beautiful. I love having all these here on the shelf. They're really good for a Pokemon collector, just a Pokemon fan. Kind of just like this next thing, the Game Boy Advance SP, the Pikachu version. This is a reshell, but again, that doesn't really bother me just for a collector. Because I think like the loose one right now is like $600 something. I'm not really too sure. Maybe that's CIB. I haven't looked at it in a little bit. But it's still 001. But again, it still plays games just like a regular Game Boy Advance SP would. And doesn't bother me. It looks really good. Kind of like the other games I have over here. Like Pokemon Stadium. Dude, this thing is so clean. This is still sealed on this end. This is insanely clean. Little slip was made. But like, just take a look at how beautiful this thing is. Everything in here. Game's still in the plastic, transfer pack's still in the plastic, manual's beautiful. A very good collection piece. And of course we have Pokemon Stadium 2, also really clean. I didn't realize when I was first looking at this that the transfer pack isn't really needed, but still a very beautiful copy. And I love having this on the Pokemon shelf. Unlike Pokemon Stadium 2, these are to be repros here because I'm not shelling out like $1 million for these games, but like Fire Red and Leaf Green are like $122 a pop. I don't even want to know how much Emerald is. Sapphire and Ruby, like, it's not that bad. I think they're like maybe $90, but when you think that as a kid, I got it for maybe like, what, 35 to 40? Kind of insane that just loose, it's that much money. But Ruby's still my favorite game. I actually just started playing it on the Pikachu SP. And it's nice getting back into it. I really did miss playing that game. And of course, here we have the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Double Pack, new and sealed. Detective Pikachu Returns, new and sealed. The new Pokemon Snap, new and sealed. Pokemon Legends Arceus, new and sealed. Pokemon Sword, new and Shield. I was going to say because I'm missing Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rescue Team DX, new and sealed. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, new and sealed. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, new and sealed. Pokemon Shining Pearl, new and sealed. Pokemon Violet, new and sealed. Pokemon Scarlet, new and sealed. Pokemon Violet plus the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, new and shield. I did it again. And Pokemon Scarlet, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, new and sealed. Those are all the physical games I currently have. They're going to be new and sealed, and they just look really great. Like, I like having them as well, just kind of collecting them. And here, of course, we have the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu edition, CIB, beautiful CIB. Code's already been scratched off. It was a Facebook Marketplace pickup, but still. Get one good final look in because we're now going to be moving on over to the Kirby shelf. Even though it's still on the same as the Pokemon shelf, it's still the Kirby shelf, little Kirby section of it here. But we got a lot of nice cool things here. We got a Meta Knight plushie, Sleepy Kirby, Heart Kirby, Kirby hat, which won't fit my head, a giant Kirby plushie wearing a Luigi cap, and then a little little leaflet thing I got from TwitchCon in Vegas 2023. Very cool. Little Kirby Meta Knight figure, the Kirby amiibo, the Kirby artist, which is actually my profile picture in both Encore and Whatnot. And then we have, in true fashion, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. But going to end things off for this video. I just want to say I appreciate everyone sticking on around for it. I know it's quite a long video, but it's very tough to go ahead and show off an entire collection. So like I said, we'll just kind of end here with showing how the shelves really came to be, because they weren't always there. I went through a lot of changes because I built them, stained the shelves, added all the supports, just started adding stuff to it to go and fill up the shelves. Because I had a growing collection, I was like, I really want to start adding more stuff to this, I just don't know what. So little by little, I started adding stuff, started collecting Switch games. The ones that are stacked right for the Piranha Plant are going to be all Mario games for the Switch. And like I said, I went through many different iterations. It was like a little side shelf right next to the main shelf that I had. Kirby was on its own shelf. Zelda shelf was a lot smaller. N64 lamp that I got from Etsy. And here was this before. I had all those disc plates up on the wall, those magnetic posters. Here was the clutch corner. This is where I was really just kind of tucked in with everything, and then the collection got too big. So here's how the shelf looks now, and here's the one to the right. Again, I appreciate everyone stopping on by and watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Later.